Welcome to this tarot reading. This is a reading particularly if you're finding yourself stuck at a decision making time of your life, if you're feeling like you're on a threshold or a crossroads, then this reading is for you. Let's see what message the cards have for you. We have the Six of Swords, really representing a transition. This is representing that transition time, and the World card here too. So turning your world around, it's a time perhaps of reversals I'm getting with this mirror. The idea that whatever it is, it's time to turn it around. Ooh, and the final card. We have an Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is taking a good look at your life and recognizing that what might seem to be fulfillment on the outside, you're not really feeling it on the inside. This is a card of deciding to do things differently. And it can often be actually a spiritual awakening where the material full cups of this earth just aren't enough. The material gains you've made, the outward appearances that look good, they're just not feeling and filling you up. You're not finding the richness of life. You're not feeling yourself fulfilled. So this is a card of not necessarily walking away from a situation, but just finding a new path, a new way of doing things. If you're enjoying the cards, I do ask that you like and subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to take you into a short meditation with these cards. So just close your eyes if you're willing and able. I'm just going to talk you through the Six of Swords. There's a crossing. A person is carrying a couple of people, a mother perhaps and a child, across a lake or an ocean. And on one side of the boat, we see these choppy waters, just a tiny bit. But it's as if you're leaving this time behind and moving into calmer seas. And this is, with the swords, your mind. So it's a time of transition from chaos, uncertainty, doubt, into more clarity, more peace. And I always ask with this six, can you feel it in your heart? Can you feel this sense of peace at your very center? Where are you carrying others in your life at this moment? And where could you do with, or are you being supported by others? Where can you be any one of the people in this boat? The person supporting others and also being supported yourself. Just feel into the present moment. That's this transition stage that you are in. Trusting in the unknown, allowing your heart to open, and just knowing that things are going to shift and they're going to feel a lot more peaceful. And the World card for me right now represents the ending of a cycle. And the World card is a Saturn card. It's heavy. It can feel isolating. It can feel cold. You may have felt outside of things for some while. And this is a celebration of the ending of this and you deciding to turn this around, to turn things around. These are always an inside job. Where can you shift your version of how you show up so that your outside world starts to reflect that? So feel into anything that may have felt heavy. And if you've got a decision to make, just make a decision to make this from a lighter state, a state that is more trusting, that feels more joy, that has more of an open heart, that has a smile on your face. Where can you feel liberated? Where can this decision-making time represent a time for you to turn things around? And maybe that's all you need to know right now, is that everything always works out for me. Shift your consciousness, shift your belief system, and know that this is a turning point. The World card is suggesting this. And a turning point also means it's time perhaps to do things differently and feel and experience things differently. And again, our Eight of Cups is suggesting trusting in the unknown. Where can you know that whatever it is not filling you up? You're not feeling the sense of love or satisfaction or peace or joy. You're not feeling what you thought you might feel at this stage, perhaps. And so it is time to find something that is going to fill up that cup, and you don't know what it is yet, maybe. Or perhaps you have an idea. It's time to follow that thread, those crumbs, that feeling, and trust in that process. In your own time, you can come back to the room and open your eyes. So this is a reading about those of you who have a decision to make, who are at a turning point or a crossroads. And what we're seeing the cards say here is change your inner state to recognize that this is a transition point, that it is going to move you from turmoil perhaps into calmer waters. Trust in that, trust in the unknown and where it is taking you. The World card showing up to say, yes, things may have felt heavy, but we're celebrating the end of this cycle. The Saturn is going to be pushed to one side now, and we're going to just start to feel and celebrate the beginnings of something new. And when we get excited on the inside, it starts to show up on our outside world, and our outside reality will, I see this as like a mirror. It's going to mirror that back when we can shift our world on the inside. And here we have the cups reminding us that we can think about things in our mind, we can have the idea, we can entertain them with the world, we can talk about things flipping round, but we need to feel it. We need to feel the difference. And wherever we feel that things aren't lining up, we need to trust our heart, trust our feelings to negotiate and navigate a new path that is dark. It might be hard to start with, that you're going to find your way, a new way of doing things, to start to move yourself towards the 9 of cups, from the 8 to the 9 or the 10, which are so much lighter and brighter. So just remember, this point here is just a part of the journey, and you're nearly done. Have a wonderful day.